Welcome home, everyone. Welcome home. We are talking about affordable housing, and today we are talking about tiny homes. Yes, we are going to talk about tiny homes to think of it as an alternative to living, an alternative for affordable housing while we are trying to navigate affordable housing in some of our states and our country and different countries. We are thinking about how we can live affordably. And I read an article not too long ago about a family that bought some land and put tiny houses on the land so everyone in the family could have their own home. So I believe it was a family of 4, and they had a tiny home for everyone. So every kid had a tiny home for themselves. And I thought, wow, that's something that I want to get on here and tell you guys about, something to think about, something to consider to do. And so let's talk about that. So this family of 4, what they did is they found 21 acres of land. They bought it in Kentucky. They decided to buy it in Kentucky. Their strategy is that they offered land that was cheaper, I guess, than where they were actually living. So their first thing was to find some land that was inexpensive. And they also found some land, not only being inexpensive, where it would have a lot less restrictions for building a village of tiny homes on top of it. And what they did is they got 6 tiny homes, and it just cost them about $20,000 a piece. And like I said, everyone in their house was able to get their own house. So they created their own little village right there on top of that land. So I thought, yeah, that's really, really smart, guys. It's really something to think about. Their tiny homes was probably about less than 300 square feet for each one. So that, gave them some extra room as far as for land. I don't know. They didn't specify in the article what they were going to do with the remaining land. But I thought, yeah, that's real smart. And so what we do here, we talk about affordable housing weekly on this channel. And I have been finding some places that are actually offering money for people to come and live there. And some of these states actually give you free land. So, like I said, something to consider. Downsizing to a tiny house may be a really good financial move. Why do I say that? Because we know tiny house can cost less than what your traditional house is. What a traditional house is going for these days, and they're probably going to continue going up for a while. It's a strong possibility of that. So downsizing can help you save toward retirement, your other investments, travel, whatever it is that you're doing with your money right now, putting it toward housing. Traditional housing can now start going and being moved in other places. And also, tiny homes can actually give you less property taxes. So it's just something to think about. It also will help you in energy costs. It will save you there. And people are yearning to have that minimalist lifestyle these days. So going into a smaller space reduces clutter, reduces some of our obligations of things that we normally have to buy in a bigger house when we're in a smaller space. We also know with tiny homes, we can have mobility with them. So we can actually drive around with our tiny home. So that is something to consider. If you want to have a home on wheels and be able to relocate when you want to, and also use it as a recreational vehicle, these are all things to think about. So I just wanted to come on here to give you that idea of thinking that for your family, because even though housing is getting expensive and tiny homes itself is becoming a big thing and they are becoming expensive as well, we can still find affordable housing. We can still find inexpensive tiny homes out there. And we can just do this. We can do it. We are all needing to work together as we are in this economic crisis. And that's why I want you guys to join this community. Become a part of it, become a subscriber, so we can talk about different ways, different ideas that we can come up together to figure out solutions on how we can live affordably. I'd love to hear from you. Leave it in the comments on some ideas that you have, ways that you are living affordably, if it's off the grid or whatever. Just put it in the comments, because you never know how you may inspire someone, how you may be helping someone. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and I'll see you guys in an upcoming one. Love you so much. Take care.